An extract from Hadley Colt's The Red-Handed League, published by Betimes Books. "And so there it is," he said with a hint of exasperation. "There's the confirmation of his genius, and his remarkable subtlety," Holmes said. His eyes grew intense and fixed on me. "The Professor is the dark architect of this sordid series of tawdry sexual liaisons that have drawn you and I together. And yet his name and his very existence are unknown to your police overlords, just as they remain unknown to nearly everyone in this world but me." An old tune was playing on the sound system. Queen and David Bowie duetting on Under Pressure. I shrugged off a vague chill. Holmes's expression was utterly ineffable. "How to put this in a context for you?" He bit his lip and said somberly, "Moriarty is the Steve Jobs or the Bill Gates of crime, I suppose." "But I've never heard of him," I said, quite reasonably, or so I thought at the time. "And that's the terrible wonder of it all," Holmes lamented, raising his arms, then dropping them again in dejection across the back of his booth. "Watson, I know you hardly know me, but you must surely grasp even by now that I'm a man firmly rooted in reality. I'm not given to hypothetical indulgences of flights of fancy. I tell you without exaggeration that this man, this professor, is the source of myriad, far-reaching and infinitely malignant crime schemes of often incomprehensible scale." My hand was drifting toward my phone. Of course I meant to Google the name Moriarty. Holmes practically swatted my hand in its reach for my smartphone. "No." It came as a vehement hiss from my companion. "Remember Clay. If he's already hacked into your mobile and is mirroring your actions on his own devices, he can't even know that I know of Moriarty's existence. That's the one critical advantage I currently enjoy over the Professor." Holmes' eyes urgently searched mine. "I tell you, Watson, without a trace of exaggeration, the Professor is the closest thing to evil incarnate I've encountered in my investigative career. One which encompasses sociopaths and psychopaths of the first order. This man's schemes here in this city and back in Portsmouth are vast and near unfathomable." I narrowed my eyes. "But not unfathomable to you," I said. Despite myself, a hint of accusation entered my voice. "You've been keeping secrets from me." "No, not unfathomable to me," Holmes said, eyes wide open, seeing where no one other does. I grasped a delicate thread and I traced it through countless twists and blinds back to the Professor. A frosty smile. "As to keeping secrets, I'm telling you now. You're the only person on earth I've confided this to, or ever would confide to at this point. You see, I do trust you, and deeply value your partnership in this investigation, Jona."